Hey everyone, Jungleroom76 here at the TCB World News Desk with this week's news highlights. Plans for Elvis' 75th birthday celebration are in full swing in Memphis, and on Saturday, January 9th, the Memphis Symphony Orchestra will present the Elvis Birthday Pops concert featuring Terry Mike Jeffrey and his band. Joining Terry Mike on stage will be original TCB band members James Burton, Glenn D. Harden, and Ronnie Tutt. Ticket prices range from $28 to $150 for the VIP package and can be purchased by calling 1-901-537-2525. That's 1-901-537-2525. The recently released Elvis 75 4-CD box set continues to draw rave reviews from both fans and critics. A recent reviewer in the Lincoln Journal-Star newspaper claims that Elvis 75 is, quote, the best single box set of Elvis's recordings ever, end quote. Music critic L. Kent Wolgamott applauds the box set's digitally restored masters, especially, quote, the songs from the 60s, which come across cleaner than on previous sets, end quote. In closing his review, Wolgamott proclaims Elvis 75, quote, the best package spanning Presley's career, stands up to repeat listening, and proves why he was and remains the king, end quote. Despite rumors of financial troubles for Robert Sillerman, owner of CKX Incorporated, which owns controlling interest in Elvis Presley Enterprises, the Commercial Appeal newspaper out of Memphis is reporting that Sillerman has called a, quote, all-hands meeting in Memphis, end quote, during the second or third week of January to discuss his plans for the proposed improvements around Graceland. Since acquiring a majority stake in Elvis Presley Enterprises back in 2004, Sillerman has spent millions of dollars purchasing the 100 acres surrounding Graceland necessary for his proposed $250 million expansion project. The project is slated to include demolition of the current visitor center and the Heartbreak Hotel, replacing them with newer, larger facilities for the fans. Improvements to Elvis Presley Boulevard by the city of Memphis are also expected to take place in conjunction with Sillerman's Graceland area renovation. So despite rumors to the contrary, it appears the Graceland renovation project is still planning to move forward, and we here at the TCB World News Desk will continue to follow this story and bring you the latest as it comes in. And finally, which list recently named Elvis Presley as number one? That's right. The King of Rock and Roll has been named the most famous ex-trucker by Truck and Driver magazine. In part, the magazine tells readers that, quote, before he rose to the status of rock royalty, Elvis drove trucks for a living. It may well have been behind the wheel that Elvis learned his trade, crooning and eating peanut butter. It is certain that his ducktail hairstyle was the fashion for lorry drivers of the Deep South, end quote. So who did Elvis beat out for the top spot in the magazine's poll? The rest of the top five reads number 2, Sean Connery, number 3, Chris Tarrant, number 4, Charles Bronson, and number 5, Viggo Mortensen. And that's it from the TCB World News Desk for this week. I'd like to thank you for tuning in as always, and I'd like to wish each and every one of you a very safe and happy new year. And until our next report from the TCB World News Desk, our first of 2010, this is Jungleroom76, TCB.